This week, we are doing a What Sold video that includes a Mandela Effect that I really need your help with because I swear I am not crazy. And it also includes a update on Poshmark that is only available for Poshmark Ambassadors that I have not heard a single other person talking about.
It honestly might be the only benefit to being a Posh Ambassador that I can see. There are no benefits. This might be it.
Yeah, so let's cling to that for dear life. Now, I will note that this is a shorter video because it was meant to be part of a longer video, but we are changing things, shaking things up.
Yeah, things are happening behind the scenes, and things are coming to the channel very soon that we are both very excited for.
Yes, it's really exciting, and if you're a channel member, you probably already know about this, and you have been part of it, and I'm really excited about it. If you want to know about things in advance, please do become a part of the channel. It is $1 a month. You get access to Facebook, you get access to lives, and we try and keep you in the loop if we can. But yeah, why don't we just move right into a What Sold?
Let's get started with the first part, the What Sold. So the first item is going to be a Madewell denim top. So this is not pants for Madewell, but it's still denim. Still Madewell, still sells. So sold for $20. It was a button-down denim shirt.
Called the ex-boyfriend, even though I have had problems with that in the past where people say the ex-boyfriend is supposed to be oversized, and this was definitely not oversized, as was not the other one that was sold as an ex-boyfriend, but I don't know why they call it that.
They must have small ex-boyfriends.
I guess so. And that was sold on Poshmark. The second one we have here was a Patagonia blue plaid shirt, which I don't think I've sold anything like that in Patagonia before.
No, for Patagonia, we typically stay with the jackets or the fleeces, especially the Aztec print, the vintage.
Or just like the cool print. Any kind of like different print Patagonia can be a lot of
serious money. I think we had a limited edition or limited run print that sold for $100-something. The puffer jackets, anything that is not just a t-shirt, a regular shirt, pants. That's really what you're looking for Patagonia.
Yes, but this was button-down plaid, and button-down plaid shirts does pretty well at this time of year because it really kind of falls into the Tommy Bahama vacation resort wear.
It's not warm enough for just a t-shirt. It's not cool enough to justify a jacket, so it's that transitional piece, spring and fall type wear.
Oh, I didn't know men had transitional fashion. Thank you for sharing.
The Patagonia sold for $17 on Posh, and that's really not a great price, but not a bad price.
It's fine for a button-down shirt.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Next one is going to be a brand that I picked up, or a piece that I picked up. These are Ammo jeans. Is it Ammo or Ammo?
I don't know. Because Ammo would be 2 M's.
Yes, Ammo is 2 M's. Ammo is... There would be a period between them, so I don't...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Who
Guys,
knows?
tell me.
Who knows?
Can you phonetically put it in the comments for me? Help me out.
Sold for $27. They had some detailing on them. They had a zipper hem, but other than that, there wasn't a whole lot of distressing or real substance there. I mean, I always hear people selling ammo, and this is...
You must see it. You don't hear it.
Yeah, well, this is never going to stop. I always expect it to sell better than it does.
Yeah, it definitely has better comps, $40 and $50 for a lot of those jeans, but it might be style dependent. We haven't sold enough of this brand to really be able to dig into it and tell you what to look for. But as for whether or not it sells, it always does sell for us, just not usually the price we want.
Unless they're bright red jeans, because we still have that pair. We've had like 3 pairs of them.
Well, no. The next item on the list here is a pair of Rock Revival jeans. This is another one where I always think it's going to sell for more money, but it doesn't. This is one of the type of jeans that definitely does better with butt photography. Yes,
you do obsess a little bit about the butt. It's all about the butt.
I don't.
In the pictures to sell these, it's very much Miss Me related to, it's that bedazzled, bejeweled, in your face.
Yeah. If a jean company is going to bedazzle someone's butt, we need to feature it front and center to get it sold, right?
Yeah. That's how you justify it. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's how I justify it. So it definitely is one of those pairs of jeans that you always think, yes, we're going to get $50 for this, but these sold for $35. I really haven't had really good luck getting Rock Revival to sell for a lot, and the thrift stores notice them because they're bedazzled and they're hard to miss.
Yeah, they very much, if they don't notice it for Miss Me, they will notice it for Rock Revival or both. I think that for anything special bedazzled, regardless of brand, you're going to have to pay a premium at the store.
Yes, so that's one of those brands where I'll say if the thrift store missed it, pick it up. If they didn't, maybe take a second look. At least look up the style name because it might not go for as much as you're hoping. All right, the next one is a Mandela Effect, right? Like, that's what this is.
For you, I mean...
That's what this is. So, these are a pair of Miss Moo's shoes. And I know you're going to say, what the heck could be a Mandela Effect for that? Miss Moo's was a brand that I learned way at the front of reselling. I'm talking...
It was like one of the first brands.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you guys follow the channel at all, you know that I was not into fashion at all before reselling. So I learned everything from scratch. And I have since the beginning related Miss Moo's with Prada, right? As far as you remember.
You have. You've said it a lot. You've made me think it, and I implicitly trust my wife because she knows way more than I do. I don't question it. It's not my position to ever question my wife. She is always right. That is the smart answer.
I guess that is fair. And I have no idea where this came from. In my brain, it was some kind of a subline or a sister line or something like that. And I don't know where it came from. I was convinced that there were other listings that had this, and I double checked before this video and I can't find them. So I'm telling you, someone scrubbed the internet, I jumped a timeline, something happened, and I need to know.
Or you're just wrong. Or you're just wrong.
I mean, that is the most likely answer, but I need to know if there is anybody else out there that had this weird misconception and can tell me where it came from, or did I just literally make it up? Because that is also very believable. But man, it's crazy. Thankfully, I never put Prada in the listing of Miss Moo's because I apparently couldn't confirm it. Gee, I wonder why that was.
Because it wasn't confirmable. It wasn't a thing.
Yeah, and
it's not a thing. Stop trying to make it a thing.
Yeah, I don't add things into listings unless I can confirm it with my own eyes, and apparently I could never do that. So yeah, here we are. But so crazy. These sold for $32 on Posh. It's still a brand that we sell consistently. I don't even know why we pick it up anymore.
I think for me, it when I looked it up to confirm that you were wrong today, it does look like all of their stuff is artisanally made in Europe. So they have a higher quality than your normal shoe. So they do hold some decent resale. It's just not quite designer resale.
Yeah. So maybe I looked it up at one point and saw Europe and I'm like, ooh, Prada's made in Europe? Yeah, that's why. I don't know, guys. Help me. Okay, the next thing on the list here is a pair of Sam Edelman boots that I'm going to tell you. These have been sitting in our closet for probably 2 years. They are knee-high boots, really cute. I think they were called the Pam over-the-knee boot. I love over-the-knee boots. If you know, you know. They were really cute, black.
They had some minor scuffing, but there was no real condition issues. They were fine.
But let's be real here. Sam Edelman has taken a nosedive.
Sam Edelman has destroyed their name brand recognition in every way because they are available in every retail circumstance. They're available at Nordstrom. They're available at Ocean State Job Lot. They're available at BJ's. They're available at Target, Walmart.
Tell me how you really feel.
They have destroyed the resale value.
Yeah, unfortunately, it seems to be true. I like them personally, but we have stopped picking them up. We stopped picking them up a long time ago. I actually think they were in a Brands We Broke Up With video over a year ago. So these are not new. We did not pick them up new. We did really break up with Sam Edelman. I know we lie sometimes about that. But these sold on Poshmark for $30, and truthfully, I was happy to see them go.
$30 for to-the-knee boots is a low price. Like that, you are expecting $40, $50, $60.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, bye-bye.
Bit disappointing. Next is the only DVD sale of the day.
Look, we haven't picked up a DVD.
I don't even know what a DVD looks like anymore. It's been that long.
It's been so many
years. This was a DVD, Rockwell Kent. I think it was a biography on a famous artist of some kind. But sold for $24. It was a 2-disc set. Now, it was not in the greatest shape on the discs. There were some scratches. They were all superficial. But I mean, $20 when you paid $2 or $3 and media mail is wonderful. Can't really complain there.
If you can find DVDs, we will say it every time we sell one. Get them, learn them, love them.
Buy them.
We unfortunately cannot find them that often and it stinks, but we love selling them when we have them. And then finally, in the what sold portion of this video, we sold a pair of Babaton pants, which is an Aritzia brand. This is a brand that I never expected to sell for a lot of money because it's Aritzia, so it's going to be your middle range brand, but I always think it's going to sell way faster than it does. This took probably 6 to 7 months to sell, and I really thought it was going to get more interest and move faster. It did get a lot of likes and views on both Poshmark and eBay, but it just wasn't selling, and it wasn't the price because I had the price at around $30 to $40, and it varied from time to time because, as you guys know, I do revise my listings. But this sold at $30, so it definitely wasn't the price. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those brands.
I mean, they were a little bit plain. They did have the piping down the side for the stripe.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's nothing really eye-catching about them. I think that's what hurt it a little bit, is that there was nothing that just made you buy it.
Oh, it wasn't like my sleeves here? Not eye-catching enough? Wasn't
Her
that?
sleeves are... Now that we're done with that, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The only benefit to Posh Ambassador.
Okay, that might be dramatic. That might be dramatic. I know that the beta program right now for Promoted Closets is only for Posh Ambassadors, and you guys reminded me of that in the comment section, so there are some perks. This is an active perk right now that is available that I don't know anyone is talking about. So this is only available on PC as far as I know. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I stumbled across this by accident. I was going to share my closet and I was clicking on the little tool symbol that is on the Poshmark desktop, and if you click that, you will see something that says Bulk Editor. If you click on this button, it brings up a screen that I've never seen before.
It literally shows all of your listings, just...
All of them, including solds, I think. So it tells me at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen that I have 4,844 listings.
It's got to include
I don't have that. I don't have that.
It's got to include sales.
It's got to include solds and not for sales. We do put eBay listings that we sell as not for sale. We try to delete them after they are done with the return window, but I forget all of the time. So there's a lot of not for sales in there. It must include both. But what this feature currently allows is you to basically do inventory without having to go into each individual listing, which for me is a huge, huge time saver. So right now, what this feature currently allows is you to see your listings and add an inventory SKU number right there on the screen without having to go into each individual listing, which is insanely helpful.
Yes, I do think that it is a work in progress, and there are things that I would prefer that they update or build out on this screen. The most notable is that there needs to be some kind of search or filter.
Oh goodness, that would be so awesome. If you could type in your listings and they pop up, lovely.
If they could just include a way to filter or search, this would be the single most helpful thing on Poshmark, the platform, by far.
Yeah, I definitely think right now inventorying takes way too long. You have to go in, find the listing, hit the edit button, scroll down to the fields, type it in, and then hit save. And you have to do that for every single listing that you're inventorying if you're using the SKU fields on Poshmark. That is a huge, huge pain in the butt. But I would go a step further with the feature that they have currently. The other thing I would really like to see is filters here. So you can filter to maybe different categories, or most importantly, filter to your SKUs. So I want to be able to say, the way we have ours inventoried is like J4 would be a bin of jeans. I would like to be able to filter to J4 and see all of the items that are supposed to be in J4 so that I can confirm my inventory and then I can add new things and see that it's done that.
If they could do that in terms of being able to pull one bucket and section out your inventory to be manageable to back check, that would be tremendously helpful. You would not lose any items. You could confirm that there's no double listings. You could confirm every bit of your inventory, and it would take a fraction of the time. Yeah,
it would be amazing. Now, of course, there are ways to do things on Poshmark in bulk. You can use their bulk template upload. I think that is too complicated. You can also download their inventory report and do personal inventory for yourself through that, but it won't translate to in-app stuff. So that's not really great for me, not really useful or connected. But I did want to give you one hot tip if you made it to the end of this video of how you can go in right now and search for a SKU number that you have for your inventory and be able to see everything that is under that SKU number or bin or however you do your inventory. So what you would need to do is when you do your inventory, you would put the inventory SKU number in the description of your listing. Just put it all the way at the bottom. Doesn't have to make sense. Nobody else has to understand it. For me, I would just put J4 at the bottom of my description. And then when you go to the top of the search on Poshmark, on your closet, you can type in J4 and it will pull all of the listings that have that in there. So you can see what you have in your bins. It is a workaround. It is a little bit clunky. You will have random stuff in your description, but it works. It's current right now. I don't know a lot of people doing it, and I think that that's one of the easiest ways for us that we found to keep track of our inventory. As excited as I am that there might be potential for Poshmark to improve our inventory game, we did recently have to go through an inventory purge on eBay, and it was crazy. If you want to know how that went, click the link on the screen here.